Hello and welcome to Fancy Football. And my name is Omofeus, and with me today is Paul. Paul, good afternoon, and how are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm great, Paul. And this is the Fancy EPL prediction show. We've not had it for a very long time, but we just hope to, just like I said in our last show, to start things afresh. So we will start with Paul first of all. Paul, you've been watching the Premier League for a long time, and you are a supporter of Arsenal Football Club FC of London. Um, for how long have you been supporting Arsenal? Let us know from you as a fan and
Um,
also as a pundit as well.
I'll say since I started watching football, we start with Real Madrid.
Yeah,
So when I was little, I always like to watch Madrid. So as time goes on, you just discover that Arsenal also play the kind of football Madrid is also playing. That's tiki taka. So that's how I fell in love with them. So ever since then, almost I'll say like 15 years, 20 to 50, 20 to 25 years ago, because I started very, very early. So ever since then, I've been an Arsenal fan. So I'll always be an Arsenal fan.
you always be an Arsenal fan, always a gunner, always a gunner.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the first match of the weekend, which will go to the Molineux, where Wolf will take on West Ham. And your prediction for that match is a 2-1 prediction in favor of the host, Wolf. What informed your decision for a 2-1 prediction? I will also give you my own prediction on why I think that this team, or this or the other team will win the match. So, but let's start with you, Paul.
The thing is that I look at the fixtures, judging from the fact that Wolves are home, they are at
Yeah,
home. So
yeah,
I believe home advantage is key when it comes to
yeah,
football as well. So, and if you look at the table, you'll see that Wolves is directly behind West Ham.
yeah.
So I believe they are going to win the match because they're at home. So that's the reason I picked the scoreline 2-1.
Okay, and also we are looking. The bookmakers are giving Wolves a 40% chance to win the match, 29% chance to draw, and 31% chance to for West Ham to win or to lose against West Ham. And if I look at this, I look at Wolverhampton as a team, and I look at their stats. For in the last five matches, they've lost twice, they've drawn once, and they've just
They won
won
twice.
twice as well. So as West Ham, won twice, drawn, lost twice, and drawn once. So they have identical. If you look at they have this identical um,
One of form.
run of form for the two teams. And for me, I think I'll go with a draw for that match, meaning that because for the identical run of form, nothing is separating the two sides. Either side can win it, either side can lose it. So for me, I'll go with a 1-1 draw for the match. Darling Club Arsenal will host Fulham in the North London derby, and for all I care, I know you'll go for an Arsenal win, but a 3-1 win. Why?
I just feel it's a match Arsenal needs to win because if you check this Fulham, last season they almost did a double on Arsenal. So
Yeah,
Arsenal just were able to salvage 1 point in the both legs. So and this season again, the first leg they draw Arsenal. So I believe I just feel Arsenal needs this win because not for them to win the league, but for them to maintain that top four. Because if you see the clubs that are behind them, so the point is not that much.
yeah.
So losing any match now, we hinder their chance of being in the top four as well. So I just believe Arsenal will win. And based on the fact that they are playing at Emirates, so I go for Arsenal to win 3-1.
Okay, for those Arsenal fans that don't know that between Arsenal and the fifth side, Manchester City, the gap is not that much. It's 10 points. So anything can happen if Arsenal start dropping points at this time of the season. At this point, uh, it's spell doom for them in respect to their Champions League qualification. So that is why Paul is saying that Arsenal, he expects that Arsenal should keep winning, and he went for a 3-1 prediction against a North London side, Fulham. Um, I think for me, I think I'm gonna agree with Paul. So that's why I'm going for a 2-0 win, not a 3-1 win. A 2 because Arsenal have a very good defense. They have this defensive structure that they have, and only good teams can really penetrate it, or rather with respect to carelessness from the defense, but with respect to what they have defensively and what they have in the front, I think they can do a lot of damage to Fulham. A 2-0 win in favor of Arsenal in this game. Okay, from Arsenal, let's go to the match between Manchester United traveling to the City Ground in Nottingham Forest. So it's been an amazing season for Nottingham Forest, Paul. Very
Yeah,
nobody
very, very
expected them,
amazing.
nobody expected them to see them where they are, but they've had wonderful season. In the first leg of this fixture, they won 3-1 in Old Trafford for the first time in how many years? In a long time. The last time I can't see. For me, watching Manchester United as a Manchester United fan, I can't even remember when Nottingham Forest even dreamed to win in Old Trafford, but they went there. They won in Old Trafford. They beat Manchester City almost home and away for the first time. So, what do we expect in this match?
The match is going to be a tough one. Based on the fact, why I'm even saying it's going to be a tough one is that if you check Manchester United now, at least since they signed this Ruben Amorim, I believe their last two matches in the Premiership is the first time he has won back to back.
Yeah,
So he has never done that. So I believe Manchester United, they are in a bit of form now to face this Nottingham Forest side. And if you look the match, my prediction was 2-2.
yeah,
So why I'm predicting 2-2 is that it's not going to be easy for either clubs. And Manchester, the last time Manchester won Nottingham Forest in their own home is 2022, 2020, sorry, I'm coming. It's 2022-2023 season. Yeah, 2022-2023 season. That was the last time Manchester United won at their home. So
yeah,
Nottingham, again, their defensive structure this season is very, very strong.
yeah. I agree with you absolutely,
So
absolutely.
it's very, very tight. The match is going to be a tight one. So that's why I predict 2-2 draw.
Okay, so I think for Nottingham Forest, if we don't know, the goal difference for now is 14. They have scored 49 goals and let in 35 goals. We might say that and that is not a very good defense, but I think it's a very very good defense, solid defense. They've
Yeah,
scored more goals than they can concede. Their last 5 matches, they've lost twice, drawn one, won two, and for United, 2 draws, 2 wins, and 1 loss. So I think it's a really good. I think for United in the Premier League, they are unbeaten in their last 4 matches. Let's bring that to
yeah.
bear. In the last 4 matches, they are unbeaten, and I hope as a United fan, for me, we keep up with that. But it's going to be a very difficult match, and for me, I'll go for United 2-1 win. Yes, I know Paul is going for 2-2, but I'm going for a 2-1 win against full,
Nottingham Forest.
against Nottingham Forest. So I think it's going to be an amazing match. So let's move on from the City Ground to another match that will be played on Sunday between Southampton versus Crystal Palace. Um, uh, I just think that it's also gonna be a very tight match. Southampton versus Crystal Palace. So what's your take with Paul with regards to this match?
For me, I Southampton, if you check their form, their run of form,
Mm,
they've lost
mm,
their last 5 matches.
yeah,
And Crystal Palace, on the other hand, they have won their 5 matches in a row. So for me, I believe Crystal Palace is they're still going to win the match because they are going to continue their run of form. No offense to Southampton, but I don't see them taking anything from this match at all.
Oh, you don't see them taking anything away from this match,
Yeah,
and that is why you are going for a Crystal Palace win. I think Crystal Palace have also been one of the revelating side, especially in their last 10 matches. They've puffed, they've shown. Oliver Glassed's side have shown the ability of being a very strong side, a side that wants to remain in the Premier League,
sure.
compared to the likes of Leicester, the likes of Southampton, and other teams that have been battling relegation. I think they are going to stay up. Like I said, a very, very strong side. They have this defensive structure as well. And also they have a striker that can never stop scoring in the person of Mateta. So
Yeah.
it is they are in for it, and for me, I'm going for a 4-0 win for Crystal Palace. No doubt about it, a 4-0 win. They're a very strong side, both in the midfield, both in the defense, and both in the attack. So if you have a contrary opinion to what we have predicted so far so good, kindly go into the comment section below and comment on this show and tell us what you think about the matches we have talked about so far. Kindly subscribe to Fancy Football, hit the notification bell, and let's keep talking about the Fancy Premier League prediction. Let's go from there to the match between Bournemouth and Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town is also one of the sides that came in. The new boys, they were bouncing left, right, center. We know that Kieran McKenna, the former star manager of Manchester United,
Yeah.
is a very good coach. It was, but you can't be a good coach without without having the proper investment into a team, which Ipswich have not done. He has been managing the team based on what he has, and I'm sorry to say they will be going back to where they come from in the championship. So you went in this match. You went for a Bournemouth win, and Bournemouth also they have been firing from all cylinders. Bournemouth I think they've beaten United this season, they beat Arsenal this season as well. They beat some really good side around them. And you expect them to go for a 3-0 win against Ipswich Town. So why so?
The fact is that if you watch Bournemouth, whenever they are playing at their own home, they kind of there's this feeling, this spirit that goes with them. So and Ipswich is they're a very good side. I won't lie to
Yeah,
you because I've watched them played. I see the way they play, but sometimes when you are in the Premiership, you play as if you are in the Premiership. So you don't bring the mentality of Championship to Premiership because when you are playing in a Premiership, there are big boys there. So Ipswich they tend to attack a lot. They tend to attack a lot. So without looking at their defense line,
yeah.
looking at what their opponent is going to bring to them. So that's why I said Bonamont. That's why I predicted Bonamont is going to beat them 3-0. So
Okay. Your
Bonamont
prediction is
on their ground, they are very good. So they are very
yeah.
strong side. So they are going to beat Ipswich.
Okay, a 3-0 prediction. For me, I think I will go for also a 4-0 win prediction against Ipswich. I think it's no brainer. Bournemouth are a very good side.
Yeah,
They've even beaten better side than Ipswich. But this is
sure.
football. Anything can still happen. You can still give us a contrary opinion or regards to what you think about the match. So let's go quickly to Brighton and Havion versus Aston Villa. Two sides that have been so good this season. If you look at them in the table, Brighton are seventh, Aston Villa are ninth on the table. How comes is this? If you look at Brighton so far, 4 wins out of 5. That means they've had in their last 5 matches, I think they've had a very good rich vein of form. Last 5 matches, 4 wins, 1 draw. And for Aston Villa, in their last 5, they have 2 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draw. So I think Brighton are very dangerous. What do you think?
Yeah, the match is going to be a tough one because both sides they are an attacking side. So for the fact that Brighton is at home, I believe they are going to come up. And based on the fact that Aston Villa is also going to be playing Champions League as well. So now they're in the quarterfinal, so they tend to prioritize
Yeah,
because as it is now, they're not going for the league.
yeah,
So I don't see them risking everything. They have a slim chance in the Champions League than the league because the league is gone. There's nothing they can do in the league.
yeah. I agree
So
with you.
now they want to rest their players. So just to be able to meet up in the Champions League. So for me, the match is going to be a tough one. So it will be a match that everyone will want to watch.
So that is why you are going for a Brighton, no, a draw between these two sides. But I'm going for a
Yeah,
Brighton 2-1 win. It's going to be a very scrappy 2-1 win. Brighton are very strong. Aston Villa are very strong, especially with the acquisition of Rashford on loan from Manchester United, and as well as Sensio also from Paris Saint-Germain as well. So I think this match is going to be the match of the weekend, even with regardless that we have the Merseyside derby and the match between and the North London and the London derby as well between Chelsea and Tottenham. But this match is also going to be one of the strongest matches of the weekend. So
yeah,
the newly crowned, I would say the newly crowned League Cup winners.
yeah.
They finally broke the jinx by beating Liverpool 2-1 to win their first trophy in how many years is that? 70
About
something years.
60 something. It's I think 65
Something
years.
years. They're there for about 7 decades without a trophy. And they are hoping that because for every trophy that you win as a team, expectations will continue to increase. So,
Yeah,
and expectations will increase for them to go ahead and beat Brentford in this match. You said you told us that you are going for a Newcastle 3-1 win. Are you
yeah.
sure there will not be a lagging and overconfidence, or because of the celebration, and these players will drop their guards, the Newcastle
I
players?
I don't think so because I think the Carabao Cup will even give them boost to do more because they are within the Champions League. They have the Champions League to catch up to as well
Yeah,
because losing this match or dropping points will hinder their chance for going to the Champions League next
yeah,
season. So I believe the match is going to be an interesting one. And if you check, I think Brentford, they're playing Brentford, right? Yeah,
yeah. They're playing Brentford. Yeah,
they lost to Brentford at the first leg.
yeah, exactly.
So I think this is as in a time where they need to revenge the first leg, and they also have something at stake because losing this match will hinder their chance to go into Champions League as well. So they have every
It will really hinder their chance because they are just 1 point off the top five. I mean, off the top five. If we have a five team in the Champions League
yeah,
this season, and they are and they are 2 point. How many points? They are 2 points off the top four. So it depend on that. So a win for them, and if their opponent's capital did take advantage, the likes of Chelsea and Man City, then I think they'll always be there to take advantage. And the bookmakers are giving them 56% to win the match against Brentford. A draw is 22, and the Brentford win is 22. So for me, I would say Newcastle to win this match by 2 goals to 0. So let's move on. Let's move on, Paul, to the next match between Manchester City and Leicester City. It's no brainer. You said a 4-0. Why 4-0? It's no brainer, but why 4-0?
I predicted funny because of the way Man City are now. Because if it were a Man City we used to know, it would be more than 4.
Yeah,
Judging from the fact that Leicester, their form this season is very, very bad. So if you check their last 5 matches, they've lost all. So I believe Man City is going to, as in, win the match with that 4 goal margin, even more. It can be even more than it can be more than 4 as well. So and Man City have a point to prove as well because they also want to go to Champions League as well.
yeah.
So dropping points to Leicester, which I'm not seeing, it will not only it is going to be a big blow to them because they are at home. I don't see Leicester I don't see anything. They are not taking anything from this match at all. They're not taking anything from this match. So Man City is going to win them.
Okay, City win, and now I'm also going with the same scoreline. It's like I said, it's a no-brainer. We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah.
This is not what this is not something we have to talk about, Paul. It's a
Yeah.
no-brainer. It's a 4-0 win, and I'm going for a 4-0 win. City to win by 4-0. Haaland to score a hat trick for me, if possible. So let's move on from that match, and let's go to the Merseyside derby. This match, it whether anything is at stake or not, is always one of the matches to watch
Yeah.
in the season, because Liverpool will host Everton, and we know how the first leg ended with an Everton. Was it an Everton win in that first leg?
No,
Okay, it was a draw, but a late
a,
goal.
yeah,
A
a
late
dramatic
goal,
late goal.
yes, yeah, a dramatic late goal, a very pumping late goal was scored in that first, and it almost dented Liverpool's chances of winning the league. But they are on the verge of winning the league. They are gradually coasting to the top, and they like I said, in their last 5 matches, only one draw, 4 wins. I think it's an amazing show for them, for Liverpool. They've had an amazing season, but if it was Liverpool we saw at the Carabao Cup final that will come and play against Everton, I think they better tighten their belt. For Everton, they will survive. One win, that's David Moyes' style of play. 1 win and 4 draws in their last 5. What's your take?
For me, a derby match is always a derby match because when it comes to derby, forms are thrown out of the window. So
Exactly.
if Everton can hold Liverpool to a 2-all draw the last time they met, so for me, I still go with Liverpool win because I don't see them dropping points, because if they do, it's going to affect them psychologically, because dropping points to Everton now and they're at home,
Yeah.
it will not be a good one for them. I know the league is theirs to lose, as in for now, nothing.
Mm.
I don't see them losing the league. So, but if they can, if they drop points against this Everton,
Yeah.
it will be somehow to me because they're at home. So I just believe Liverpool will win 3-1. So that's
Okay,
it.
3-1 win, a 3-1 win for Liverpool. I think for me, I think the same old this thing. I will still go for a draw. It's a derby match, and if I may say, I might even say I will go for an Everton win, but that's a long shot. I will go for a draw. Let's see what's going to happen at the end of the day. So from the Merseyside derby to the last match of the day, the North London derby between Chelsea versus not London derbies today. The London derby between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur, and you said 2-1 to Chelsea. Chelsea, I look at them and I said they've been blowing hot, they've been blowing cool over the season. They are
Yeah,
fourth. They've lost 3 times. Their form in their last 5 is not really good. Just 2 wins and three losses in their last 5. And I look at Tottenham Hotspur with all the investment that have been made by Daniel Levy on that team. I look at their last 5 matches: 2 wins, 2 draws and one. I mean, 2 losses and 1 draw. Um, yeah, the form between these two teams are just identical. And I look at what the bookmakers are also saying with regards to that match. A 59% win for Chelsea, 20% draw, and 21% win for Tottenham Hotspur. Are the bookmakers really telling us what is really on board between these two sides?
yeah. Judging from what I'm seeing here, if you check their run of form, I think the last 4 matches, the last 5 matches, Chelsea have won 4.
Yeah,
While Tottenham, they lost 3, draw 1, and won 1.
yeah,
So, and for the fact that Chelsea is at home, I'll give them the winning, because I don't see Tottenham winning Chelsea, because Tottenham is, how will I put them? When you expect them to do something, they turn out to do the direct
well,
opposite of.
it's same thing as Chelsea as well. That's why I use the word they blow hot
Um,
and they blow cold.
yeah, I agree with you. I quite agree with you. But for me, Chelsea is far better than
Spurs.
Tottenham, because Tottenham this season, I can't really say going on with them, but Chelsea will blow them away. So I just believe Chelsea will win the match based on the fact that Chelsea is at home.
Okay.
So they're going to win the
Okay.
match.
Okay. 2-1 win in favor of Chelsea. And for me, finally, my prediction is a 1-1 draw. A piece for the two side. In case you don't know, kindly subscribe to Fancy Football and also kindly subscribe to Paul's channel. The
Red London what?
Red London Row, please. Kindly go to Red London Row. It's everything about Arsenal. We'll start. I think the shows will start on that channel very soon, and hopefully, let's see where it takes us. If you want to watch this, if you want to continue to follow us on Fancy Football, like I said, please kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video as well to help us grow this channel. Subscription is free. Please help us grow the channel so that we can build a community of football lovers, both in Nigeria and as well in the UK and far reach in Europe as well. Paul, thank you for being part of the show today. We'll continue to talk about football subsequently as we continue to move on. Final take, please.
My final take is, guys, as I said, just subscribe to Fancy Football, Red London Road to help us grow the community. And I hope to see you guys again.
Thank you all, and thank you for watching.